ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishnapreshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshetarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Okay, so last time Guru Prabhu was here, so we read Hare Krishna Madhumita.
Hare Krishna Mataji, sorry I was little late.
No
I was
worries.
doing the puja and it got little late.
Oh, we are
Yeah.
happy that you came, even though late. That's fine.
And I missed few this one, but I went through the videos.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah. So yeah, if there is any feedback, also if there is a need for improvement or anything after hearing the videos, please let me know. I mean, when I get some feedback from you, then there will be a room for improvement for me because I would keep thinking that it's going okay. So that's why I'm
No,
requesting.
it was really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all nice. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, in the group also, you can share some realizations, some reflections if they are coming, because,
Yeah.
Krishna gives us realizations. So they
Yeah.
are valuable for each other to know, each other's realizations. So if possible, and if you feel like you can share, please.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were continuing on that same theme,
Okay.
where we are reading that how the Vaishnavas are compassionate to the people in general who are not realizing or who do not have a knowledge that we are parts and parcels of Krishna. He is our supreme shelter. He unconditionally loves us. He respects our free will. And we should just turn our face to him and just serve him. So this equation becomes complete. So people don't know this, and therefore the Vaishnavas who know this already, they are always very, very compassionate to such people. So in that same theme, like Parikshit Maharaj questions remain there, that Shukadeva Goswami told him that in fifth canto, that the people who are doing these different categories of sin, they are gonna go into these different categories of hell, and they are gonna go through the agony of these different kinds of punishments. They are very dreadful, like boiling in oil, and ripping off the skin with sharp weapons and all those kind of things, which are like even hard to hear. And there are multiple such discussions of hellish planets, and all those things being in the shastras, there is no doubt about that they are true. Why? Because shastra are called as apaurushaya. Apaurushaya means what? They are not written by ordinary person who is affected by four human defects. Like we have a tendency to err, right? Human errors, like we call. We have limited senses, right? And we Sometimes like people cheat also, what they feel, they think that they are this body, but actually they are soul. So they cheat on the basis of this body, right? And one more is there, I'm forgetting that right now, but yeah, four kind of defects are there. Okay. Limited senses, tendency, propensity to cheat, propensity to perform error, and one more is there, I'm forgetting. But anyways, if I remember, I will say that. So these are the shastras are apaurushaya. They are directly coming from the mouth of Krishna, and they are definitely compiled by Vyasadeva. So compilation is a different thing, but from where all this knowledge is coming, it is coming from the supreme source, who is the supreme personality of Godhead. So there is no point in doubting that knowledge, right? So if nowadays people, even varnashrama followers, right, who are so-called Hindus, they also don't believe, oh, whatever is written is like too much, they are doing too much, they talk like this. But I mean, that should be read in a context. The whole fifth canto is talking about different things, and that's how they are coming to this topic, right? So people don't have patience to read all that, and they will just say, oh, they are talking about this, but since they are performing those kind of sinful activities, so they become envious, and then they deny the knowledge of Krishna. So that they are bringing themselves in a very, very detrimental situation. So therefore, what we are learning from Srila Prabhupada is that we should read Shastras how much ever possible. In the beginning stage, maybe we are not able to read so much, just a paragraph a day, but that much, at least little commitment should be there, because these Shastras are our backbones. These are from those Shastras we are coming. That is our heritage, right? So that's why Prabhupada is like, I was talking to Sri Vidya Mataji just now, how much compassion Srila Prabhupada has, that he is, simplifying all those Shastric, like big, big words in Sanskrit. He is simplifying them in like ordinary English where we can understand properly, right? For the Western world, English speaking people mostly. And then we are also understanding. Of course, we can understand in other languages also, and many people understand Sanskrit also. But Prabhupada is doing he did a lot of hard work to write all these things. So yeah, so now Shukadeva Goswami is talking about atonement, right? He's saying that atonement must be performed, and different atonements are prescribed in the Vedas for different kind of sinful activities, right? So all that discussion went on, but then Parikshit Maharaj said that even if one will atone for his sin, quota of his sin might be removed, may get removed. But we have heard that even a thief or a murderer, when he comes out of punishment, let's say talk about thief, he comes out of the prison, after some time, when that sanity that has come due to punishment, that fades off, his original tendencies take over. Like he wants to do like steal, right? And that tendency comes off, and then he starts again. So Parikshit Maharaj question is, how the atonement may destroy the sin, but the tendencies will still be there. So what should be done for the tendencies, right? That is the main question. Because we also promise to ourselves so many times, oh, we will not eat this, but we eat after some time, maybe for 1 or 2 days we are able to restrain. Then we promise to ourselves, oh, we will get up early in the morning. Then for 1 or 2 days we do it, and then our body starts giving up. Or we may promise to ourselves something, we will read this every day, but no, after a few days it's just gone, unless that is like practiced from the childhood, right? So tendencies don't go. So tendencies, to remove it is like it's our identity, is ingrained in our nature, right? So therefore Parikshit Maharaj is still worried. He is not satisfied with answer of Shukadeva Goswami of atonement. Okay. So I think we had read this page, but we can start from here. Yeah, let's start. One may kill an animal. So anybody wants to read? Any? Or I can read? Yeah, I was just trying to see that whether I'm starting at the right point. Just give me 1 second. Because I had posted a picture last time. Oh, no, 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 no. I had read quite ahead of that. So that picture I had sent last to last time. Okay. So let me see. Yeah. So undergoing atonement, all these things I just spoke just now. Yeah. So all these things, right? So Parikshit Maharaj noted that although atonement may be good for counteracting sinful activities already committed, it does not prevent those sins from being committed again, right? That was his concern. Yeah. So maybe we will read from here. Probably. I just don't want to repeat everything because it's already there in the recording. Uh, yeah, we had completed this chapter as well. Oh no, it's chapter 4. Okay, sorry, I should have posted the picture because it's been a 1 week's gap also in between, so I'm also not exactly remembering. Anyways, so or I can just do one thing. I can, just hear a bit of last recording towards the end. Where we have to go, right? So this is a very, very important secret that we learned today. How to break our habits. It is just dedication to Krishna, right? Purified. So what I mean, what did inspire you today? Okay. So yeah, that is the secret that I have to search. That is the, yeah, here. Yeah. So Parikshit Maharaj is saying all these things, that how their tendencies will be gone. So ultimately, Krishna consciousness is the process. That's what Prabhupada was saying, because Krishna consciousness has the capacity to remove the effect of modes of material nature. So I talked about it last time that there are three modes of material nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance, or sattva gun, rajogun, and tamogun. So we see in the world there are different kinds of people, and why those differences are there? Because of influence of mode of nature. Okay, so our eating habits, our clothing habits, or our thinking habits, or our reading, which particular books we are reading, or what music we are hearing, whatever we are doing, that is actually influenced by some or the other mode. So mode of goodness is most of piety, like good things or good thoughts or good material reading, or good food, but mode of passion is like, always thinking about some results, getting some results. So always working, doing things, and not much thinking, whether this is proper or improper, good or bad, all those things, and always in a rush. And it is distinctly described in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 14, that how they like the food in mode of passion, and how they behave, all those things. And also the mode of ignorance, that is the lowest mode, where people are just in the mode of darkness. It's like dark. They are completely ignorant about any sort of knowledge of Krishna, or anything good. They could commit some sinful activities like murders. They are drunkards, and they will be eating like a very, very stale food, like meat or all those things. So this is all also mentioned in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 14. So, but who is Krishna? Krishna is the one who controls these modes. Okay, so these are the modes of material nature, and material nature is what? Durga Devi. So Krishna, she is the servant of Krishna. Okay, so this material nature is under the control of Krishna, right? So if one becomes Krishna conscious and he starts serving Krishna in loving devotional service, then he also goes beyond these three modes. Okay, so someone might ask a question that what about problem with mode of goodness? But yes, mode of goodness can also block us, because the people in mode of goodness that has been described in Bhagavad Gita, that they get very complacent with their mode of goodness, that oh, I read nice books and I take early shower and I am usually very clean, so they become very proud, and they it just becomes like a blind spot that they are becoming proud for them, and they are not able to recognize it. So in their pride they might hurt some people's feelings, although they will say in a very polished manner, but they will end up hurting people, or feeling themselves superior than others. All those kind of things also block them. So therefore even one has to go beyond goodness, and that is called as transcendence, where actually Krishna is there, right? So that is the remedy, and that is the secret Prabhupada is talking about. So he says that is the process of Krishna consciousness. If one is Krishna conscious, there is no chance of his associating with the three modes of material nature. And when one is conscious of Krishna, one's spiritual nature is automatically invoked, right? So if we are constantly thinking about Krishna, we are serving Krishna and making plans to serve Krishna. Oh, what am I going to cook for Krishna today? What ingredients I will purchase from the market today for cooking for Krishna? Although I know it's like a tall order, we are not thinking in those terms. We are thinking what my husband will like, what my children will like, what I like. That in those terms we are doing all these things. But we know that where we have to go slowly, right? So this these thoughts start coming in our mind slowly, even though we are not cooking right now for Krishna, but it's okay. I mean, we are at least offering to Krishna, and that is our point of connection with Krishna, right? And at that time we can beg to Krishna that please accept this offering, although I have cooked what my family likes or I like, but still I wanted to lovingly offer it to you, right? So this way. And also we are making plans that okay, what color dress I am going to have him wear to this after this abhishek, what flowers I want to bring. I mean, all such kind of things. What reading I want to do today, what lecture I want to hear about Krishna today, all these things. So our life becomes like very much Krishna conscious. We are thinking about Krishna, right? So when we are thinking about Krishna and we are not thinking about all the things in the world which are in different modes, so of course we are away from those modes, right? We are constantly thinking about transcendence. So we are above, we are, our thought process is above those modes, right? So that is the secret. So those who seriously follow the process of Krishna consciousness, though previously habituated to many undesirable things, are able to stay on a platform where there is no material contamination, simply by virtue of practicing Krishna consciousness. Thus, Krishna consciousness is an excellent medicine. Unless one comes to awareness of Krishna, the habits he forms in association with the three modes of material nature will continue, and he will not be able to change them, right? So I came across Srila Prabhupada's book when I was probably 32, so quite late in my life. So I mean, I was just going with the ways of life, and I had my own, struggles and sufferings and whatnot, right? Even now we have, because we are not 100% Krishna conscious. We are mixed. We think, oh, this much is for Krishna, this much is for us, like that. So we are like half-hearted right now. But we know where we have to go, right? So that is our hope. So as much early we take Krishna consciousness very, very seriously and sincerely, that much we will remain um, away from the dangers of material modes, because the modes are very dangerous. They can, get us into any kind of ditch. They are like ditches covered by leaves, where elephant can also fall. So so until then, material nature, modes of material nature will continue, and we will not be able to change them unless we become Krishna conscious. If one actually wants freedom from repetition of birth and death, he must come to Krishna consciousness. Right? So, what is this statement? So, like this, practicing like this, constantly we are thinking about Krishna and how to serve him. We are, we are becoming of transcendental nature, like Krishna. So then we go back to Godhead. Krishna claims us that because now we are suitable to live there. We have become spiritualized. Because if somebody wants to live in fire, he needs to become fire. Right? Similarly, if we want to live in spiritual world with Krishna, then we have to become spiritual. But right now we are very much attached with our possessions here. So, but slowly, slowly, we have to train our minds. We have to learn. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, so last 5 minutes because it's already time. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Mam chayo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. One who engages in full devotional service, who does not fall down in any circumstance, at once transcends the modes of material nature and thus comes to level of Brahman. Right? So Brahman means different ways Brahman can be understood. It is like supreme effulgence of Krishna, or some people call Krishna himself also Brahman. So that level we can come, that level we can attain by engaging ourselves in full devotional service. So now I remember, actually I ended this chapter last time and then I was supposed to start fourth chapter today, but it's okay. I mean, it's a good revision. Next time we will start the fourth chapter. The Krishna consciousness process does not recommend this atonement or that atonement, right? Which Vedas prescribe. But still, Vedas are prescribing that. That means that they are still followed by many people who are not on level of Krishna consciousness yet. So though they all follow prescriptions of Vedas, because it's not like, oh, you have come to Krishna consciousness, then you have to just simply discard the Vedic teachings. It's not like that. Krishna consciousness is rooted in Vedas, because Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita 15.15, I guess, Vedescha sarver ahameva vedyo. Right? He says that from all the Vedas I am to be known. So all these things that are given in Vedas, right, the different kinds of karma kandas or yajnas or all those, the aim of all that is to come to Krishna or know Krishna, understand Krishna. Okay. So but one who is purely on Krishna conscious platform, he does not have to do atonements or that, because all sins are just dissolved. One can go on experimenting by atoning, but the disease of soul will remain unless one comes to the platform of rendering devotional service in love and purifying his life. Right? So, what is the disease of soul? Disease of soul is to enjoy separately from Krishna, and therefore we have come to this material world. Otherwise, we would have been living with Krishna right now. Right? So, but we had a desire to enjoy away separate from Krishna, and that we do many times. We choose to do that now as well. Right? So, like when we are engrossed in, say, somebody goes to watch a movie. When somebody is engrossed in watching a movie, does remembrance of Krishna come to him? I don't think so. Or if one is engrossed in enjoying some food, like when we become engrossed in some enjoyment, we cannot remember Krishna, because our mind gets so focused on that enjoyment, self satisfaction, right? So therefore, this disease will remain unless we come to a platform of rendering devotional service. So everything is in service to Krishna until that platform is achieved. our disease. I mean, there is some restlessness, always the soul experiences some restlessness, some worries going on. Maybe everything is all good, everything is fine, but still something will be there, some unsettlement or restlessness. You can probably experience that. So that disease is that we are missing Krishna from that puzzle. The Krishna piece is missing, right? So we have to come to this state of platform of rendering devotional service in love and purifying our life. So what can we do right now in our stage, that we can start somewhere? Start with just one activity, one very little small activity to do in service to Krishna. Just one. Okay. And then see what happens to our heart. And when we know that something is so satisfying to our heart, automatically we increase the quantity. We don't have to push ourselves to, do this or that. We don't have to force, but it will just naturally come. But we have to start from a very, very little but genuine, pure offering to Krishna. Okay, so that's where we will stop today. If any sharing is there or any reflections, please share.
Yeah, it's about atonement. So one thing is like what I used to follow in life is like negative will come to our mind, definitely. Something bad will come to our mind. Let's say someone is telling you something bad. The way to handle the situation is like tell yourself that if something bad is coming to my mind, let me do that tomorrow. I will not speak anything today.
Hmm.
And if something good is coming to your mind, tell your mind that I will do that today, not tomorrow. So that
Mm.
way, tomorrow again, you'll forget that thing, right? And nothing bad will, you'll not say anything bad to the other person.
Right.
So that is one thing that I am implementing in my life. And that really helped me a lot.
Very, very beautiful.
Because that way, no, anything negative, do that tomorrow, anything positive, do that today.
100.
So that is the one principle that I follow.
Mm.
So that is drastically no changing my mode of thinking.
Yes.
So that is one sharing I wanted to.
Very, very wonderful. Very inspiring also. Yeah, to not to react, but to respond to the situation, right?
Yeah,
Emotional
because that's a
response.
human tendency. If you
Yeah.
listen something, no, because you cannot change other people thought process.
Hmm.
But the only thing is that do not get that in. I mean, because of others' vision, do not change your vision. I mean, your thought process, right? So
Hmm.
do not react to that situation. Better no push that. Okay, let me do that tomorrow, not today.
Very,
So
very.
that way, tomorrow you'll forget things. It'll be
Yes.
normal. So you'll not do that. So that is, oh, see, if we cannot do anything, no.
Yeah.
As atonement, at least follow, if you'll follow something like this,
Hmm.
that way it will prevent you doing something bad.
Wrong. Yeah. Something wrong. Yes. Yes. And how this is the principle of mode of goodness. Okay. So
Yeah,
how we can make it transcendental is the way that we know that Krishna is sitting in everybody's heart. So
correct.
if we can realize this, that okay, Krishna is sitting in their heart also, so they are inspired to say something. I don't know why, but I mean, I'll just respect Krishna in their heart, and I will not say anything, at least not right now. So I mean, this goes from goodness to transcendence. Suddenly remembrance of Krishna is there.
Uh,
Yeah. So very nice sharing, but I'm feel very inspired. Very nice. Shri Mataji, anything?
No, Mataji, thank you. And thanks to Madhumita Mataji. That was really a nice way to do it. And
Mm.
thank you for adding, making it transcendental for us, Mataji. Thank
Yeah, I
you.
mean, we are learning. So yes, we are thinking in those ways always, like how to remember Krishna in this situation.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you,
I'll see
Mataji.
you next
Thank you,
Wednesday.
everyone. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.